A few years ago, and by a few I mean a lot of years ago, National Geographic put out a video where they put martial artists to the test to see who had the most powerful kick. And I'm just gonna let you know, I hate it and it's wrong. I think it's wrong. Anyway, let's watch it.
The Brazilian discipline of capoeira specializes in hiding its punches and kicks.
As long as it's from here up. Capoeira. I don't think that's how you spell it.
Lateef Crowder began practicing capoeira at...
Oh, interesting. So what's crazy about stuff like this is that I rewatch it as an adult. I recognize these people. Like Lateef Crowder is supposed to be one of the best capoeira practitioners out there. So this should be interesting.
And has 25 years experience in the art.
It's about speed. It's about balance. It's about constant movement.
I'm such a child. I don't know why I thought he was about to say it's about constipation. I mean, come on. It's an easy one, but I actually thought that he was going to say that for some reason.
And that's capoeira.
Yeah, capoeira. Not
Capoeira.
The Brazilian martial art of capoeira.
His capoeira kick stacks up against 3 other martial
He does
arts
it again.
disciplines. Karate, Muay Thai, and Taekwondo. Their most
I recognize that guy too.
powerful kick will be put to the test in the Fight Science lab.
All these guys are about the same size. They look like different weights. But from what I remember, there's a specific part of this that makes me really dislike it.
And the Fight Science team.
They kind of did him dirty by leaving that one specific clip in. Watch this. He's just like tippy-toeing to get up. They're gonna have them kick a bag as hard as they possibly can, but they're like, oh golly, oh geez. I have to do this to get up there? I couldn't have just walked up it's just one big step. You could have just cut it. Just cut it. Don't do karate like that. These other guys look like they're about the same size. Karate guy's looking a little small.
And we also want to take a look at your balance.
I thought this was me for a second. Actually, what's really funny, I thought that was me. It's Photoshop. Zach, Photoshop.
This heavyweight bag has been outfitted with an accelerometer. By multiplying the mass and acceleration of the bag and the fighter's leg, the data will allow the scientists to calculate the exact force generated by each strike.
Okay, so if you had to just go by guessing if they all threw the same kick, you would think Muay Thai is the most powerful. You would think Taekwondo is probably the fastest. You would think this maybe generates the most force, because it travels in such a long distance. Like it goes from the ground and then it swoops all the way around and it comes all the way across. It's very fast still. I usually classify karate as somewhere in the middle. It tries to be pretty powerful and pretty fast. Definitely tries to be pretty linear with stuff.
These
This is what I'm talking about.
will allow science to compare them
Look, see
side by
how they
side.
just let him hop up? He was probably like, I'm not gonna get up on that stupid step ladder. I saw that dude shake for like 3 minutes.
The kick Lateef will perform is called Martello de Negativa. It's a roundhouse kick disguised
Martello
in a
de
crouching position on the
Negativa.
floor.
3, 2, 1, go.
So what's crazy about that kick is it's very powerful. And I've learned this kick. I've learned it from a capoeira instructor, my man Juan Pablo. With a lot of kicks, if you know what you're doing, it's just like, bam, you do the kick. You see it, you're like, okay, let me practice a few times, and then you can do it. It's a kick. Like if you have enough experience, it's a kick, right? But that kick, I couldn't pick that kick up for the life of me. That was a hard one.
That was 99 miles an hour.
99 miles an hour.
Lateef's capoeira kick traveled nearly 100 miles
Boom.
an hour, faster than a major league fastball.
Are they gonna say why it's so powerful? It's more powerful because of all of this body that he's literally throwing into it. He puts all of his weight on one hand, and then pretty much it's really not holding a bunch of them up. It's keeping him stable, but a lot of his weight and his momentum is going, all of the weight that he has is going this way. It's kind of just, it's pretty much like he just jumped into the bag. This is to keep him stable, but by keeping this foot off of the ground, it also allows him to really use his weight from his kick. There's no part of his hips, which are the main thing that are flying at this bag, that are connected to the ground or kind of slowing him down even. So all of this momentum and all his power is going boom, straight in the bag. This is kind of just helping him keep balance. So what'll probably happen is, if I remember correctly, based off of where he is right now, this foot will kind of fly there, and then it should go boom, and then that bottom leg will then touch the ground. Let's see.
Kick traveled nearly 100 miles an hour, faster than a major league fastball.
Boom. Yeah, kind of at about the same time. That is a very powerful kick. I mean, who knows what 1,800 pounds means in force, but
it's impressive. But
it is impressive. Hey, I noticed you're watching. Subscribe. Thank you.
7th degree black belt Simon Reed.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Traditional
Why didn't he didn't get up like that earlier?
Japanese front kick from the form of karate.
See,
Go.
here's where you got me messed up. Here's where you got me messed up. Just a thought. Why'd you do a front kick? Force is mass times acceleration. Acceleration, the mass on this dude obviously isn't as big as the mass of the other guys, right? But the acceleration of a front kick, it's just a straight line. Like you don't get to cheat and use momentum pretty much at all. It's just thrust. It's great for knocking a door open, but it's not great for generating like a bunch of whipping force.
Karate generated 71 miles an hour.
Would that hurt? Yeah, for sure. 100%. That would suck. A little toe into your solar plexus. But it's not what you're trying to accomplish here.
And 429 pounds of force. Not even a third of the capoeira kick, but enough to cause bruising and pain. Next up on the test platform is Levi Kurtovich, a mixed martial arts fighter trained in the Asian kickboxing form of Muay Thai. He'll perform a roundhouse kick.
Go.
The speed is a stunning 130 miles per hour.
130 miles per hour, so it was faster than the capoeira one. That's actually kind of surprising. I wouldn't have expected it to be faster.
Levi's roundhouse kick only generates 1,400 pounds of force.
Let's see if he went with the baseball bat method or if he had a little bit of a chamber there. Let's see. Yeah, he chambers and then it extends at the very end. Very cool. Also, if you want to know a tip for really having a good Muay Thai roundhouse, watch this leg right here. This leg is going to move before anything else, and it's going to bend that knee, which then allows him to pull. He's not pushing off this leg right here. He's pulling off of his front leg. So when he pulls off that leg, it allows him to drive that hip around, keep this in the same spot. Now, once his body needs a turn, then he will begin to rotate the foot and then swing that leg through. But the initial movement is that little step and then a big pull. Boom, just like a runner does. I have a full video of it on the main channel. If you want to go watch that, you can.
Levi's roundhouse kick only generates 1,400 pounds of force.
Why? Because a lot of his mass is up here. It's not directly barreling towards the bag like the capoeira one was.
Meaning his kick was 30% faster than Latif's, but it produced 22% less force.
Now, one of the benefits of having this kick be faster but not as powerful is, watch this right here.
100 pounds of force.
Boom! Now, this leg is right back. It's ready to check again, which is something that they have to think about. And his body's upright, which is a little less risky. Whereas Crowder's kick, look, when he's done, he's kind of in this position here, which if he lands it, ugh, gosh, that would suck. That would hurt. It's not the least vulnerable position, if you see what I'm saying.
These traditional fighters often start by pushing off the floor with their rear foot. They then...
The illustration had it right. It's pulling from the front foot, but he said the back. Come on, scientists, what are you doing?
Torso and upper body muscles to increase speed and propel their upper body mass into the kick.
If I had an eye tracker on whenever my girl walks around.
Latif generates far less speed than the Muay Thai kick. By crouching down, he not only hides his kick, he actually compresses his whole body like a spring, anchors his left hand on the ground, and then launches the mass of his entire anatomy into the strike.
Okay, so what I said. I wouldn't say it hides the kick. I'd say it makes it a little more confusing. If I'm like this, I'm not hidden. You're just like, what are you doing? Oh, my back. My legs!
But there's one fighting style that's legendary for its devastating kicks. Brent Foster holds a 5th level
Brent Foster. I follow him on Instagram, I'm pretty sure.
black belt in Thai.
Does he follow me back? Let's see if Brent follows me back. In case you're curious, he does not follow me back. So, boop, boop. Just kidding, I'm gonna fall back.
Taekwondo.
3, 2, 1, go.
Bren's top speed is 136 miles per hour. That's faster than record speeds on 8 different NASCAR racetracks. So he has the fastest kick, beating Latif's speed by over 35 miles per hour. But will it prove more powerful than Capoeira's stealthier style?
Bren, you are our winner at about 2,300 pounds of force. So that's a lot of force in one kick.
Well over a ton, literally deadly.
I don't know how to explain that. If I had to do a wild guess, I would say it maybe has something to do with, one, he's doing the same pull with the front foot that the Muay Thai guy does, except the difference is this foot comes off the ground, which kind of allows more weight to go into it, maybe? I don't know, dude.
Deadly. But once again, there's a hit. The answer? Physics. The force of the kick relies on both mass and acceleration. Latif wasn't the fastest, only 99 miles per hour.
Boom, you see how he's off the ground a little bit here? He's also off the ground. He's got this hand on there too. But this one whipped around so fast. I don't know. That's crazy. Their bodies are actually very similar here. I mean, you look at the foot, you look at this leg. You look at this leg and how it's bent and how it's tucked underneath. You look at this foot and how it's extended out and the toes are rolled down. You look at where this arm is. You look at where the head is. He's not looking at the bag, but it's a little bit different. This hand's going to pull back a bit more. That's one difference there, that it's not on the ground. But if you take Latif and you rotate him like this, it kind of looks very similar. And I'd imagine it looks pretty much the same for the Muay Thai guy if you just made it go even more up. And the karate guy threw a front kick. Why did he throw a front kick? Let me at him.
But his capoeira delivered the highest ratio of mass to acceleration in a single strike. From there, it's simple mathematics.
From there, it's simple mathematics. We cheated karate. No, I mean, I guess credit to Taekwondo or whatever. Whatever, man. All right, you win. I said it. I said it. Subscribe. This is a new channel. It means a lot to me. Buy some merch.